And it is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Wednesday, December the 16th, 2015, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Grady Sorley of Bovina died Tuesday morning in the Running Water Draw Care Center in Olton. Funeral services for Grady Sorley will be Saturday afternoon at 2 in the First Baptist Church of Mules, where he was a member. Burial will follow in the Bovina Cemetery. Among his survivors are his wife, Dorothy Sorley. Please remember all of the family of Grady Sorley in your prayers. Both he and his wife were often in the choir at the First Baptist Church when they were in better health and sang duets and solos many, many times. Repeating, the funeral services for Grady Sorley will be Saturday afternoon at 2 in the First Baptist Church of Mules, and they will also be serving a meal for the Sorley family before the services at 12:30 in the First Baptist Church Fellowship Hall, and will be feeding between 70 and 80 family members. Grady Sorley of Bovina died Tuesday morning in the Running Water Draw Care Center in Olton. The 2015 Texas Associated Press Sports Editors Class 3A All-State High School football team was announced this week. Voting is based on the regular season performance. 2 Mules are on the first team. On the first team offense, Jackson Lee, and on the first team defense, Dagan Dunham, both Mules. Jackson Lee is a senior, a 97% grade with 52 knockdowns, 22 pancakes, no sacks allowed. And Dagan Dunham is a junior. He had 70 tackles, 12 blocked passes, and 8 sacks during the regular season. Also named to the honorable mention offensively, receivers ends Jason Flores of the Mules football team, and quarterback Danny Campus, also of the Mules. Congratulations to you, Dagan Dunham, and also Jackson Lee, and also Jason Flores and Danny Campus. We're very proud of these boys as well as the entire Mules football team. In basketball, the Mules and Lady Mules won all 4 of their games over Lubbock Roosevelt on Tuesday night here in Mules. In the boys' score, it was the Mules 72, Lubbock Roosevelt 33. And for our high pointers, Jesse Leal had 6, Javi Perez 7, Aaron Ross 3, Antonio Vasquez 10, Donovan Gutierrez 2, Kevin Mendoza 8, Dagan Dunham 14, and Danny Campus was high pointer with 22 points for the Mules. The Mules are now 5-4 on their young basketball season. High pointer for Lubbock Roosevelt was Gomez with 10. And making 3-pointers for the Mules, Dunham had 3 3-pointers, Mendoza 2, Campus, Ross both had 1 each. And the Mules JV team also defeated Lubbock Roosevelt. The Lady Mules won their game over Roosevelt 48-38. High pointers for Muleshoe: Connie Niblett, 18. Sydney Suddeth, 10. Brittany Mendoza, 8. Sadie Suddeth, 3 points. Yvonne Diaz, 3. Desi Gutierrez, 3. Emily Precure, 2. Reagan Reynolds, 1. And Jasmine Garza also made 1 point for the Lady Mules. The Lady Mules are now 10-6 on their season. The high pointer for Lubbock Roosevelt girls, Brianna Sanchez, had 13 points. 3-pointers for the Lady Mules: Niblett, Sydney Suddeth had 1 3-pointer each. In the JV game, Lubbock Roosevelt won that game 41-31. So I was wrong. We won 3 of the 4 games on Tuesday night. Excuse me. Leal's will be closed for Christmas, December 24th, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day, the 25th. And they will also be closed on January the 1st for New Year's at Leal's here in Muleshoe. The high in Muleshoe was 48 degrees, and the low was 15 on Tuesday. It was cold. And it was cold on Wednesday morning at 7 o'clock. The temperature was 16 degrees. And we've only warmed up to 37 degrees right now here in Muleshoe officially. And what time is it, Gil Robert? 10:55. And 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunication, now brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity. But first, a message from our sponsor.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company. 5 area plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 area 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Looking at our weather forecast for the Muleshoe area, sunny with a high near 45 degrees today on Wednesday, so a little bit cooler during the day. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, then mostly clear with a low around 22 tonight, so that's a little bit warmer overnight. West-southwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour tonight, so it should be a little bit calmer day today on Wednesday, but a tad bit cooler, high near 45, low around 22. Then sunny on Thursday, high near 42. It's going to be a breezy day tomorrow on Thursday with a west wind between 15 and 20 miles per hour, becoming northwest 20 to 25 miles per hour. During the afternoon, winds can gust as high as 35 miles per hour Thursday later in the afternoon. Thursday night, clear, low around 19. North winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming west-southwest after midnight. Then Friday, sunny, high near 55 degrees. West-southwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, mostly clear Friday night. low around 26. Sunny on Saturday, high near 62 degrees, so warming up even more for the weekend. Southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, partly cloudy Saturday night, low around 34. Mostly sunny on Sunday, high near 65, west-southwest wind between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear, low around 30. And repeating our forecast for today on Wednesday in the Muleshoe area, sunny, high near 45 degrees, southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, mostly clear, low around 22 tonight. Thursday, sunny, high near 42 degrees, a breezy afternoon, especially wind gusts as high as 35 miles per hour. Clear Thursday night, low around 19. 5-area telephone. West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
And we'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned to the Jingle Bells edition of your Muletrain.
Chips are delicious. Have you been wasting time looking for a good meal? Well, go to Leal's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard and try the Irma's Special. If you are under 12, try the grilled cheese. You know Leal's in Muleshoe is the original Leal's Mexican restaurant. I highly recommend it. 5 generations of our family have eaten at Leal's. What did you say, Isla? Chips are delicious.
And this edition of the Muletrain News is brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. And First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with bill pay banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by the First Bank today for more information. 202 South First Street, 806-272-4515. The First Bank, proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
We want to say a big, happy 90th birthday to one of our favorite people and very, very faithful listeners. All of the years that we have been in Muleshoe and the Muletrain News. Barbara May Blackman turned 90 years young on December the 15th. And she was born to Arnold the Rock and Amazing Grace Morris. Her husband, Buddy, is deceased, and she had 2 children. Marshalyn Douglas and her husband, Eddie, live in Garland, and her son, Brent, is deceased. She also has 2 lovely granddaughters, Meredith and Amanda Douglas. The first person that I ever met with my parents here in Muleshoe was Barbara Blackman. And we are so pleased that she still is going strong and living right here in our fair city, the Mule Memorial City, at the age of 90. Happy birthday to you, Barbara May. Also, we have to say a big happy birthday, 90th birthday also, to Gladys Black. And she is the wife of the late Eugene Black. And it was so nice that Carol and Ed Cox were in Muleshoe earlier this week, and they got to go by and tell their neighbor happy 90th birthday, Gladys Black. You know, they have moved down to the Houston area, to Richmond, Texas, and Gladys and Eugene Black were their neighbors here in Muleshoe for a number of years. Gladys Black, have a wonderful birthday gathering with your family. She turns 90 on December the 17th. So I guess Barbara May is 2 days older than Gladys. And she is the mother of Stanley, Cliff, our mayor. That's right, Cliff Black, and Steve and Marilyn. Congratulations to Ashley McElroy of Muleshoe. She graduated from Wayland Baptist University with her master's degree in counseling. Ashley is the daughter of Tanya Poole and Marshall Poole, and the granddaughter of Willie James, all of Muleshoe. We're so proud of you, Ashley McElroy. Now, the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center has hired a new director. She is Misty Prater of Muleshoe. And we welcome Misty Prater to Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center. She will replace Laverne Wynn, who has been a super duper, absolutely wonderful director of the center. And Laverne will still be coming to the center, and also she will be a volunteer down at the center. And of course, she is missed there when she is not able to be in full force. She's been improving, though, health-wise. We're glad to report, and put Laverne Wynn on your prayer list. The December birthday party at the center is Thursday, and they will have birthday cake and a wonderful meal for everyone, and they want all senior citizens in our area to come on Thursday at 11:30 for the birthday party, and stay and play bingo at 1:30 Thursday afternoon. The center will be closed both on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and they will be open back on December the 28th. But of course, they're open this week every day, and only close 2 days next week, December 24th and 25th. The new city secretary, effective January the 4th, will be Zana Carpenter. And of course, she has all of her background there working with Leanne Gallman at the city, and I know she will do an excellent job replacing Leanne when she becomes the new Muleshoe city manager. And of course, Leanne replaces our dear friend David Brunson, who retires at the end of this year. There will not be any more basketball games for Muleshoe High School teams until the Caprock tournament, which starts on December the 29th. The Muleshoe High School students are taking semester tests on Wednesday and Thursday, and then the school will dismiss early at noon at Muleshoe ISD for Christmas New Year holidays on this Friday. We'll be back with more Jingle Bells edition of your Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Right now at Frying Cox here in Muleshoe, 401 South 1st Street. Get 20% off all their Christmas ornaments and decorations. Just mention you heard about it in this ad. They have a great selection of wooden and ceramic Christmas ornaments, glass, decorations, and wooden as well now at Frying Cox. And get 20% off now all their Christmas ornaments and decorations at Frying Cox. Give Dad the great gift of the shop vac in several different sizes, from the shop vac Ultra Pro to the Micro, and check out the Stanley Fat Max Toolbox 4-tiered multi-level system allows easy access to all 4 storage units at the same time, and it's portable. Their specials for the month and great stocking stuffers is the tape measure knife marker combo, only $19.97. The 20-piece socket set is $17.97, and the manager special is window hooks for damage-free hanging, only $2.99. Now at Fry & Cox, and don't forget, get 20% off their Christmas ornaments and decorations now at 401 South 1st Street, 806-272-4511.
The Muleshoe Area Medical Center is upgrading its computer software, and patients need to register at the hospital's front desk. Hospital admission forms have been modified. Clinic patients at the Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic and Medical Clinic of Muleshoe may notice that exams take a little bit longer as providers enter information into their new electronic health records. Please, thank you for your patience. At the Muleshoe Area Medical Center and Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic, plus the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, all wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a happy New Year as well. We hope that you are enjoying seeing Mrs. Joan Nix kindergarten children at Dillman Elementary School and their Christmas program presented Tuesday afternoon, The Bells of Christmas. It is lovely, especially because it's little children, and it was held in the Dillman Elementary School cafeteria here in Muleshoe. Mrs. Nix is from Sudan and is one of our wonderful kindergarten teachers at Dillman here in Muleshoe. Also, you're enjoying watching online and on the air as well the Meet Your Neighbor December edition, courtesy of United Supermarket. An interview we did with Rochelle Whitworth, a senior at Muleshoe High School, who got to march in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in Manhattan last month. She is the daughter of Seth and Galen Whitworth of Muleshoe. Don't forget the 16th and Avenue D Church of Christ Advent Devotions continues each morning at 10 o'clock through this Friday, December the 18th. It lasts about 10 to 15 minutes. And everyone is most welcome. The Advent devotions are done by the pastor of the church, Curtis Shelburne. A book signing and holiday event will be held at the Muleshoe Area Public Library on Tuesday morning from 9 to 11:30. The library is located at 322 West 2nd Street across from the Courthouse Square in downtown Muleshoe. They will have Curtis Shelburne, Teddy Jones, Melody Robnett, and Vaughn Murphy all there, and they will be telling about their stories, and you will be invited to meet the authors and also hear some of their music. And they will have snacks and enjoy the lovely holiday season. This is Tuesday morning, 9 to 11:30 at the Muleshoe Area Public Library. At the City Hall on Wednesday, December the 23rd, there will be a blood drive. So please take the time and donate blood Wednesday at Muleshoe City Hall, right across the street from the First Bank on December the 23rd. Congratulations to Gage Edwards, who was named the Muleshoe Volunteer Fireman of the Year Friday night at their Christmas party. On your prayer list, remember Mary Janice Brantley, who has had foot surgery just recently, and Mary Moore, a new resident of the Parkview Nursing Care Center, and also her husband, Wiltsey Moore. Remember Mary and Wiltsey both in your prayers. Mary Moore is a new resident at the Parkview Nursing Care Center. Also remember a former resident of Muleshoe, Curtis Walker, 1961 graduate of Muleshoe High School. He got a good report from his oncologist, we're glad to say. Also, Warren Powell and his wife Mary are in our prayers, and Pat Prater is improving. We are so glad to report, and she will probably be coming home from the hospital very soon. That's Pat Prater. Evelyn Ellington had pneumonia, and she is now back in the nursing home. Remember Evelyn and her family in your prayers. And W.T. Watson of Weatherford, formerly of Muleshoe, who also has recently been treated for pneumonia. And his sister-in-law, Beth Watson, at the Harmony House over in Amherst. Margaret Adams is always in our prayers too, and our thoughts, one of our faithful listeners. Lydia Alfaro, who is home after having successful surgery recently. Anna Copeland of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, who fell and broke her hip, and she has now been moved out of the hospital and into the plaza in Lubbock for recuperation and also therapy. Her son Bobby Copeland of Garland has been there with her in Lubbock. That's Anna Copeland, formerly of Muleshoe. And little 1-year-old Reed Markle is home from Plano for Christmas, and the rest of his chemo will be able to be done over in Lubbock. We're glad to report. That's a prayer of thanksgiving. Remember Jerry Savuto, formerly of Muleshoe, now of McKinney. Her cancer has returned, and she's undergoing chemo also. And also her husband, Bill Savuto, who formerly taught at Muleshoe High School, is having problems with his knee. So remember both Jerry and Bill Savuto in your prayers. Also, Judy Griswold and Don Franklin of Fort Worth. That is Mrs. Tom Watson's brother. The family of J.O. Parker and the family of Barbara Milburn all remain in our prayers.
Well, it is just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank and Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News in our rotation on Reach Broadband Channel 6. As well, find it on our website, free of charge on demand, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Doug Smith plays again. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, wishing your whole family a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. They're celebrating 76 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
My music is very dynamic for piano music. It's loud, rambunctious. It's not your soothing type of piano. Some of my songs are.
Doug Smith has played piano since he was 2. His first concert was at age 6.
Played for the whole elementary school there in Kermit. And I knew after that day that was what I was going to do with the rest of my life.
PBS did a documentary on Doug.
It played on almost every PBS station in the country, and it really changed my career. I mean, I went from playing 20 dates a year to playing 80, 90 dates a year. I mean, all of a sudden I was playing in St. Louis and in Chicago and New York, and I mean, all these places, seeing this guy walk out with a cowboy hat on looking like a farmer playing concert piano. Yamaha picked up sponsorship, made sure I had a piano wherever I went.
During his 25th year as a concert pianist, Doug was getting ready to perform on Austin city limits when he had a wreck in his pickup that resulted in a spinal cord injury.
When it happened, I couldn't move from the neck down. Therapy has brought me where I am today. That's a long way. Nobody ever thought that I would be up in a wheelchair playing piano again, recording music again, doing what I do again. It's just been a God-given determination not to stay in the bed. I can't use my fingers on my left hand, so I use the old karate chop method, and I'll play with the side of my hand.
He had his therapy at Craig Hospital in Denver. When the hospital personnel learned that Doug was doing some public speaking, they invited him to come up there and make a speech.
After I did my speaking, I wheeled up to the grand piano, and I played Amazing Grace. And when I got done playing Amazing Grace, the 2,000 people that were there stood straight up, and it was the most fulfilling ovation that I've ever had in my life.
Doug Smith of Lubbock. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.
Time now for the market report, brought to you today by Stephen Dement, financial advisor with Edward Jones, right here in Muleshoe in his office at 104 West 2nd Street. Call 806-272-4102. He's a member SIPC. The market report was recorded this Wednesday, December the 16th, 2015 at 11:45 a.m.
This is Dana Rimpey of Edward Jones, member of the New York Stock Exchange Incorporated, bringing you the daily financial market report. U.S. stocks are gaining for a third day as investors await the Federal Reserve decision this afternoon on whether it will raise benchmark interest rates for the first time in 9 years. In economic news, mortgage applications fell last week, while housing starts and building permits grew more than expected in November. In a separate report, industrial production declined last month. Treasuries are mostly lower this morning amid anticipation that the Fed will raise interest rates for the first time in nearly a decade. So far this morning in the S&P 500, the best performing sector is utilities, while the worst performing sector is energy. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 17 points to 17,542. The S&P 500 Index is up 6 points to 2,049, and the NASDAQ Composite Index is up 11 to 5,006. This morning, volume on the New York Stock Exchange is moderate, with 386 million shares traded. Advancers are outnumbering decliners by roughly a 2-to-1 margin. In commodity markets, the spot price of gold is up $14 to $1,075. The spot price of silver is up 41 cents to $14.20, and crude oil prices are down $1 to $35. In bond markets, the 30-year Treasury yield is currently 3%, and the 10-year Treasury yield is 2.3%. In stocks of local interest, Apple is down $1.41 to $109.08. ConocoPhillips is down 87 cents to $49.69. Johnson & Johnson is up 10 cents to $104.23. AT&T is up 44 cents to $34.25. Pfizer is down 11 cents to $32.11. Xcel Energy is up 69 cents to $36.26. Walmart is up 49 cents to $60.14. Procter & Gamble is up 49 cents to $80.17. And Walt Disney is up 29 cents to $112.45. This is Dana Rimpey of Edward Jones, member SIPC, serving individual investors with personalized attention and long-term financial advice at 104 West 2nd Street in Muleshoe. Daily commentary is also located on our website at edwardjones.com.